Jodi Arias. Content of the case. The Jodi Arias case has been in the eyes of the media since 2008. She was accused of first-degree murder in 2013 of her boyfriend Travis Alexander. The trial has continued to be a controversial subject due to her claiming self-defense from domestic violence. Based on the media coverage, she has been viewed as someone who has struggled psychologically. Some forms of different social psychology that can be used are system justification theory, triangular theory of love, self-perception theory, drive theory, attribution theory, the social identity theory, and jury nullification. System justification. System justification is a theory that proposes that people are motivated, at least in part, to defend and justify the existing social, political, and economic conditions. Jodi justified that what she did was in self-defense. She said she was in an abusive relationship. Triangular theory of love. Triangular theory of love is a theory proposing that love has three basic components: intimacy, passion, and commitment, that can be combined to produce 8 subtypes. According to Jodi, their relationship was lacking due to their lack of commitment. There were also rumors that Travis, her boyfriend, was into watching porn. With him watching porn, it shows that he and Jodi were both lacking the intimacy and passion that they needed in order to have a strong relationship. Self-perception theory. Self-perception is the idea that when people are unsure about their feelings and motivations, they will use their own behavior to infer what they feel. With this definition, it explains why people would see Jodi as innocent, because they look at their lives and see how they would respond and sympathize with her, resulting in the hung jury. Self-perception theory is very accurate when pertaining to the Jodi Arias case, because Jodi has lied about her innocence. Therefore, she believes her innocence because that is what she has said the whole time. Drive theory. The drive theory says that humans are motivated to reduce the state of tension caused when certain biological needs are not satisfied. Oftentimes in relationship needs are not met, therefore possibly caused Jodi to stab her boyfriend, which then met her need. Jodi was sentenced to life in prison. This sentencing is due to the fact that the 2 jurors were hung. Therefore, they sentenced her because of the tension in society to meet their needs. Social identity theory examines how categorizing people into 2 groups affects perception, attitudes, and behaviors. This pertains to the Jodi Arias trial because it separated people into 2 groups. The first group is the group of guilty or not guilty. The second group goes with the people who voted her as guilty, and they were broken down into the group of pro-death penalty or anti-death penalty. This created issues where those who are not in the majority groups were perceived in a negative way. Example, Juror 17, who cast the vote to separate Arias from the death penalty, who is now being threatened with death himself. Attribution theory. Attribution theory is the study of models to explain the process that occurs within individuals in order to explain the cause behind their behavior. This is relevant to the Jodi Arias trial because when one's actions are questioned, one has to give a reason for their actions. Jodi Arias tried to justify murdering Travis Alexander because she claimed that he was abusing her. Jury nullification. Jury nullification is the jury's power to disregard or nullify the law when it conflicts with personal conceptions of justice. Before the trial even started, juries were questioned on if they could give a fair choice for the trial. They were questioned on if they would be able to sit through her trial without already having their mind made up on if she was guilty or not guilty. Two sets of jurors were brought in. They could not decide on the final trial, life in prison or the death penalty, due to the one juror who could not vote for the death penalty. A vote was reached last week for life in prison for Jodi Arias.